Now,
I've been ready, dude.
we are starting the interview right now. The mics are on. Mics are hot.
What's up? What's up?
So,
This one? Is this one on?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Hey.
Except Chris doesn't have a microphone. We need to fix that.
He doesn't need a microphone, trust me.
I know he's loud. I shot a movie with him 6 years ago.
Testing. 1,
You
2.
are good.
He's not a bad
But
director,
actually,
to be honest.
that was 6 years ago already, Chris.
Yeah.
That's insane. When you think about it, I've known this guy for 6 years, although I haven't really seen him in a while.
Well, you've seen me around.
Well, yeah, I've seen you around, but I really haven't talked to you much.
You should watch his movie, 27 Man Street. It's very good.
Watch it. I was in it.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, that's the one you were talking about?
No, that was Chip.
Wasn't I the clap sequence?
Yeah.
I was in that one.
It was like an
That's good
in joke
stuff.
that's basically wasted on everybody
good
that
stuff.
wasn't at Riverside. at
Yes.
the time.
I like the name.
Yeah.
The movie's a little weird. A little too weird for my taste, but I'm a fan of David.
Well, the whole thing's like a schizophrenic delusion almost.
It's like a David Lynch film.
It's basically
Which is a
talking.
compliment. It's a compliment.
yeah.
I hate to say this, but I used Ken Scrappa, right?
Yeah.
And that was pretty much a microcosm of Chris's life at the time. Am I right?
Yeah.
See?
I
See?
believe it. I believe it.
But anyway, first things first, we have. This is one of my favorite band names I've ever gotten to say on Lake Effect Radio. Is it An Hour Late Drunk?
An hour late drunk.
Or
An hour
late,
late.
comma, drunk.
An hour late drunk.
we should just change it to drunk.
Too long of a pause.
Shorten it down to
Okay.
drunk.
An hour late.
Say with me. Say with me. An hour late drunk.
No, it's the drunks. Get that clear. We're changing
you-
the band name right now.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Hey, are you in the
Hey,
band?
you guys want headphones?
Yeah.
Here, we got a bunch of headphones right here for you guys.
They all work? Wow, you
Yes,
guys
they
have-
will work.
You guys have the setup.
There you
You guys have the setup.
Chris, would you like a set?
I
You have a
do.
set.
Okay.
So,
I could
well,
use
first
this.
things first, I have to dedicate this to the guy called Slim.
Skim.
Skim.
It's Skim.
SCIM.
SKIMM.
No, you spelled it SCIM.
No, that's right. No, it's.
I would keep giving you the wrong answer, Buzzer.
Hey, look. I can say whatever I want.
Actually, wait. Did you just say you can say whatever you want?
Yeah.
No, you can't, because your mic just got shut off.
You don't know what I could do though. I could steal his mic. I could steal his mic.
Okay.
I can't steal your mic because you
Okay,
can call
here-
the security on me
here's
and I'll get in
the
trouble.
problem. Here's the problem. His mic is actually wired in the same place your mic is, so both of your mics get shut off.
Good. You should shut his mic off.
Why?
What did he do?
Well, because
I went to
he's-
high school with him. Okay?
That's yeah. So you
We're
should
making
know
that
what
known on
I
the
lived
show
with
now.
him. I lived with him.
I went to high school with Chris here.
I lived with
so
Chris
his
when I
mic
was
will not
homeless.
get shut off, but I can arrange for it so that only your mic gets shut off and his still stays on, even though you're on the same channel.
That's fine. I'll just grab his mic when he's.
You do realize there's 3 other mics around you could grab besides that one? Actually, 2.
So these both work. If I use both at the same time, does that enhance my voice? Does that enhance anything? Like, am I like yelling?
Well,
Okay.
No. When you talk that close to the mic, it
Oh.
clips so hard that
Yeah.
you're basically a human distortion.
That's sweet. That's what I was trying to do.
It basically goes boom,
Oh, that's rock and roll.
and no one has.
When you overload the circuit and it explodes and you get a criminal record.
I
which we don't
that.
want.
I already have that, so let's move on.
So first things first, where does the band name come from, Chris?
Short answer, well, no, it's a short and long answer. It's actually, Nick,
What?
we're doing this thing called talking.
Oh. All right.
Yes.
Keep doing it.
Jam part later.
I don't listen.
Okay, what was it again?
Where did the band name come from?
It is, short answer, actually a Family Guy reference.
Ah, okay.
Because there was an episode, I don't know what it was called, but there was an episode where they had to like flee down to some town called Bumblescum, Alabama, because anyway, they had a Civil War reenactment there,
Okay.
and they depicted it where the South had won, and they depicted Grant as like this bumbling drunkard that was like,
Chris, just tell him you're an alcoholic, and that's where it came from.
no,
Just tell him
That's
the
not-
truth.
Hold on. Gotta figure it out here.
Just tell
We
him.
have Mike 2 and
So
see here.
That makes my voice louder. So should I use this?
Chris, I shut him off for you.
Awesome, thanks.
No, I can still hear myself.
Okay, anyway, they had
I'm
a
just telling
civil...
the truth. I'm just telling the truth.
They
Okay,
just
keep
had
going.
a Civil War reenactment, and they depicted it where the South had won, and they had like a depiction of Appomattox or whatever, yeah, where they surrendered, and then like the guy playing Robert Lee said, "Ulysses Grant, you show up here an hour late, drunk."
Okay.
So I just thought it was a cool name.
So Family Guy fans, obviously.
Yeah.
My explanation.
Older Family Guy, really.
You know your mics are off,
Can you
right?
turn it on, please?
Not yet.
No, you're banned from talking on mic for 5 minutes.
I'm giving you the real story here.
Or he's banned from mic for 5 minutes, so he's not allowed to talk.
He's giving you a bullshit reenactment. Since I'm not there, I don't have to worry about saying that.
It's not a bullshit reenactment. I'm the one that came up with the name.
Oh, from sitting around watching Family Guy drunk.
Well, all I'm gonna
Wait, can
say
we
is
say that word on here?
all I'm gonna say is please watch your language a little bit.
Hey, I'm not on air, right? Oh, I thought I wasn't on air. Alright, now I'm on air. Okay, I won't use that
Now,
word. I won't.
behave, kids, especially you.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth.
Nick,
If
be
you don't
good.
like it, then
Nicholas
Nick,
Michael.
a lot of
Nicholas
people- a lot of
Michael
people
Hager
don't.
the first.
Nick.
what?
Be good.
Nick,
I'm being fine. I'm just
Nick.
telling the truth, man.
Nick, you're fired.
Hey, I don't have a job.
Okay, let's change the band name to Nick of Time.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Spelled Nick of time.
Sounds like an 80s synth band.
I'm leaning towards the drunks. But
Okay, so
since we're
Well,
not
that's
punk
because you're
rock,
one of those.
since we're not punk rock, we can never pull that off.
does this always go on, Zach?
Well, we've never been in this situation before. So.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah,
we
Zach,
gotta get
let's-
him talking here. Is anybody home?
Yes, somebody's home. I'm home.
Is this always how it goes with these two?
Well, I've spent time with Nick and I've spent time with Chris, but only in small amounts. So I'm kind of new in the dynamic here.
Okay. So I want to hear you guys play something. I really do.
Okay.
We don't have one song, so we're gonna wing it.
Well, no, actually.
Gotta tell the people the truth. We're not even.
Well, you two are going to wing it.
Yeah, right.
I
That's
know
what we
the
do.
song,
That's what
and
we do.
I'm going to need this lovely 12 string here,
A 12
which I
string.
hope is tuned.
Sorry, I'm muting it for 1 second because we accidentally hit the bass guitar.
Unrecord this for a minute so we can tune up to make sure that we're in tune. Are we in tune?
Here,
I
I can
think
play.
so.
Let me play a commercial real quick, and then we can.
Close enough.
Close enough. All right, whatever.
You guys ready?
I mean, this
Rock
isn't
and roll.
Madison Square Garden, so.
Rock and roll.
And this is the first time we've ever had a 12-string guitar in this radio station. I'm
Are
pretty
you
sure.
serious?
Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah. Go for it.
Okay, Zach, you have a pick. Yeah, why is there a penny stuck in...
Why don't you just play a bass line or something? And I'll just rock over it.
We'll do that later.
You play bass, Zach.
This is a little disorienting because it's tuned a whole step down and...
It's fine.
You should tune to me, to be honest with you.
You know, I can play commercial so you guys can tune real quick. Does that help you?
We should.
Would you like?
Well, we don't... Do you know how hard it is to tune a 12?
Play your E. Play your E. Play your E.
Hold on.
Just tune to that. I'll just tune to you. Come on, shh. Alright, hold on.
Oh, wait. I was going to have to step off.
Shh, 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 shh. Okay,
You guys ready?
rock and roll.
All right, let's go.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I've never played
This
it.
is why we're called an hour late drunk.
I see.
Can you go to commercial while I figure this
Yes.
Go to play the.
Hey Lakeland students, pick up the latest issue of the Lakelander student newspaper to stay up to date with what's happening around campus. The Lakelander will keep you informed and entertained with all the latest campus news, music reviews, political commentary, and everything in between.
For a low fee of $15, a thorough and educational full mouth cleaning along with dental care instruction, any needed x-rays, and a fluoride treatment can be completed for you at the LCC Dental Hygiene Clinic. The clinic is located on the ground floor of the H building and is open to all interested adults and children in the community. Call 440-525-7220 or stop in to make an appointment today. For a low fee of $15, a thorough and educational full mouth cleaning along with dental care instruction, any needed x-rays, and a fluoride treatment can be completed for you at the LCC Dental Hygiene Clinic. The clinic is located on the ground floor of the H building and is open to all interested adults and children in the community. Call 440-525-7220 or stop in to make an appointment today.
Hey, this is our Whiskey from Whiskey Protocol, and you can check me out on Facebook at Whiskey Protocol or on Reverb Nation at reverbnation.com/Whiskey Protocol.
And we seem to have everything figured out. Wait. Keep playing.
A little technical difficulties, but
Our singer/guitarist doesn't know what he's doing. So.
I do know what I'm doing. It's just disorienting when it's not in the
Just
same
do
key.
it. Just do it.
I'm not Nike.
Play it. Don't say it.
Wait, can I hear the guitar on this?
Yes.
In the morning you go gunning for the man who stole your water, and you fight till he is stunning, but they catch you at the border. And the mourners are singing as they drag you by your feet, but the hangman isn't hanging, and they put you on the street. Yeah, you go back, Jack. Do it again. Well, turning round and round you go back, Jack. Do it again. When you know she's no high climber, then you find your only friend in a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you're near the end. Then you love a little wild one, and she brings you only sorrow. All the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheel turning round and round, you go back, Jack, do it again. Take it, Nick. You swear kicking beggars that you're not a gambling man. Then you find you back in Vegas with a handle in your hand. Then you look like your back cards, they make you money, so they table. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. Kind of sounded weird with no bass, but
You're getting the round of applause button.
Oh yeah, because you definitely.
So that was an original song you guys wrote.
No. It was a cover of you know the band Steely Dan.
Yeah.
It was a cover of one of their first songs, "Do It Again."
Okay.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've heard that
I
one.
recorded a version of it at Suma a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And so I have a recorded version of it out. And this is actually one of the first. No, this is the first time I've done it live in a radio station, a studio. I played it at bars, but.
Okay. So do you guys? First of all, do you guys have?
Supposed to have bass.
Oh. Our bass.
I guess he's a little player shy or something.
He's napping.
No, I just didn't know. I don't know what you guys were about to play, so.
Right, I didn't know either. I didn't know. I mean, never jammed on that song.
And this is supposed to be on
just-
an electric and not a 12-string acoustic. But
Well, yeah. I mean, we just kind of wing it. At least, with my style, I just wing it. I just play whatever comes to my head. Usually it works out, but Chris is pretty complicated when it comes to chords and stuff like that. So,
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's a really good thing. But it's hard to jam to, for sure.
it's hard for your feeble brain to follow.
He has one of those.
No, you'd be surprised. You'd be really surprised. Because I show you some of the songs that I write, and you have no idea what to do with them. So that's part of the reason why we're an hour late drunk and not Amalgam Virgo. Amalgam Virgo is my side project.
Ah, okay.
So that's
You're
what I
not
do.
important enough to have a side project.
Well,
He's important.
That's actually my main project, and yeah, I'm not important, but I will be. I will be one day. I think there's a lot of talent around this area. To be
Okay.
honest with you.
So based off that, what improvements would you like to get to see in the Northeast Ohio music scene? All three of you.
I'd like to see people not just copying what everyone else is doing. A lot of my friends are rappers, and
Wannabe rappers.
a lot of them shouldn't be doing it. I'm making a web show right now. It's called Whack, and it's anyone you can think of in northeastern Ohio who does hip hop is probably involved in this project. But it's something that I'm really passionate about, because for me it's I love rock music, and I like rap music too. But I want to find I've just wanted to find a rock band for so long, and none of my friends really play rock music besides Chris and Zach over here, and so that's why these guys are cool. But
I'm just gonna start calling you Billy Bob and you're Joe.
whatever, call me what you want. I don't care.
Late for dinner.
What?
Late
It
for
has
dinner.
to be a reference.
Waiting for
or something.
dinner. He's waiting for dinner. I'm waiting for.
Late for dinner.
Yeah, that should be the band name.
You were late for dinner because you were an hour late drunk.
That should be the album name. Yeah.
Late for dinner. By hour late drunk. I like it. Okay. Nick, Zach, Billy Bob, Joe, whatever your face, you're being way too quiet tonight.
Well, I mean, Chris just kind of hit him up at the last minute and was like, "Hey, you want to do this with us?" And he's not really in the band, I don't think.
I plan on having him in the band.
There you go.
You plan on it, yeah. So we never practiced a song before, though. Straight up.
Not the three of us.
Not the
together
three of
at
us. We have a really
Yeah.
good-looking female singer, though.
What's the female singer? Do we know the female singer?
I've never met her, but Chris supposedly has.
Is she from Riverside?
No, she lives in New Jersey.
About 500 miles away, give or take.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean,
we should really fire you.
who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not even hired, so don't worry about
You're
it.
fired and rehired for negative pay.
No,
Now you can pay me to work.
it's all right.
Actually, no, you can pay Chris to work.
That's what happened.
Instead of paying me, you pay Chris.
I pay no one
That'll
because
be
I work
$100.
for myself. I work for myself.
You still gotta pay people though.
I don't have to pay anyone if I'm doing it myself.
This just in, Zach has actually spoken.
Wait here. This just in. Zach has spoken. This is a breaking news story. Combined with electric guitar on Lake Effect Radio. You know what I want to hear?
What?
I'm going to take a quick commercial break here. Like, very quick, because it's getting to be time for me to need to change out with Jeremiah. I want to hear you guys just play me out with whatever you want. Just whatever you want to make up.
Okay.
And actually, I'll even take his bass.
You play bass?
Used to.
Cool.
I'll see what I remember about it.
Chris, play something we could jam to.
Hold on a second here. Man, it's been years since I've touched the bass guitar.
You want me to tune to you? Or you want to tune to me?
I barely know how to tune, to be honest. It's been that long.
Okay, give me your E.
I only know C.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Isn't this E A D C?
Yes.
Wow, I actually remember that.
I did tune you a half step sharp
What?
when we were playing that song.
Okay, I don't want to blow out the speakers, so I'm gonna not hit all four at once. This is actually pretty fun. I haven't held a guitar in about 4 years. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off all the mics except for.
No, let's keep
Like,
them on. Let's
you wanna keep them on?
Yeah, keep them on.
All right.
Okay. I guess I'll start something off, and then you know.
I'll see if I can remember anything.
Well, just give me a bass line. Can you just play, like, some stupid little bass line? Like,
I'm gonna need my headphones.
yeah, you start it off.
This was actually a song I learned a while ago. It's been forever.
It wasn't bad.
I think that was
I think
that's C over here.
I think me and you should just just jam real quick. And just,
we can see. Try.
Because, I mean, look, Chris, if you heard Chris on piano, you'd be blown away. Maybe you have heard him.
We have piano, don't we?
You should get on the piano, bro. You should really get on the piano.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave, but yeah, I actually have to be somewhere in about a half hour.
Look, you've been a really good host. You've been a
thank
good
you.
host. I appreciate it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the commercial machine. Or actually, Chris is going to play here.
Okay.
Rock away, Chris. We'll be right back here live at livestream.com/Lake Effect.
What's up, Jeremiah? What's up?
Well, that chair's busted.
I remember you. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Yeah,
Almost
long time
a
no
year.
see.
Actually,
Last time you saw me, I was a cameraman for my buddy Coda Capo. And now
Yeah.
I'm a guitar player for some band, I guess.
Well, your buddy.
Yeah, am I right?
a year and a week almost later.
Yeah. Whoa, well, you know. Good
Small
memory.
Yeah,
world,
of course,
isn't
you've
it?
seen me before.
Memory.
Yeah.
Instead of an hour late drunk, you're a year and a week late drunk.
Drunk
True.
in general.
That,
My mic was off
that's a
for a
valid
while.
something. Oh. Yeah, that would sort of help. So besides the chair being busted, oops. I blame Tim.
Yeah, blame someone else.
Especially because he's leaving. It's just the right thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Not only is it the right thing to do, it's the American thing to do.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
Very true.
It's a Donald Trump supporter right there.
No, and you're fired.
I'm not hired anyway.
You're banned from the microphone.
You want a
for
job
300
starting
seconds.
now?
What?
Want a job starting now?
Yeah.
No, what we
You're
should
fired.
do-
I don't give a. Hey, I don't work. I
300 seconds.
don't. Okay. Turn my mic off.
He's been banned from Mike for 300 seconds.
He doesn't like the truth. That's
300 seconds?
No. I do like the
turn
truth.
this
You
bitch
just
back on. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Oh, wrong.
behave yourself, Nicholas.
Watch your language, guys.
Not that
guys.
word.
Hey, I don't use bad language.
Lies.
I
Lies.
Hey.
Oh yes,
I
you
was
do.
raised better than that. All right.
How
Yes,
about
you
number
do.
5, Jeremiah? How about number 5?
Give or take.
I grew up in Collinwood. Like, what do you expect? What do I
Nothing.
You just win electrocution.
win? What?
You know what you, had
win,
a chance to
Not
win?
being thrown up by the
What? What do
police.
I win?
No, you know what you had a chance at winning?
What?
Nothing.
I'm already a winner.
And you
so
lost
it doesn't
nothing.
look. I'm already.
He won
I'm
nothing.
So does that
already.
mean you gained?
Look, you
no,
guys.
he
you
got
lost
nothing.
nothing.
I didn't win. I didn't want to win
You
anything.
broke even, dude.
I didn't-
No, he said, what did he win?
Okay, coming from the radio host at college, Lakeland Radio. Okay.
It happens.
Well, we'll decide who the winners are.
Me.
You know, mine. We'll
No,
decide.
I'm the winner, dude.
We're the musicians, so hey.
Ish.
Well, I'm the musician. You're just
The guy.
whatever. And
Did you
he's
find
just a
him
star.
outside?
I'm everything.
Talk.
All right, I'm
Do
everything.
you find
I'm
him
a-
outside, a giant eagle that says, I'm a musician, please,
That's
let
how
me
we
join the
met.
band?
That's how we met. I
What?
lived with Chris for like a month, 2 months, a year when I was homeless.
7 months.
7 months. Wow, that was a long time.
Damn.
Wow. Well,
Or was it
I-
eight?
I learned a lot. I learned a lot during that time.
Yeah.
Like how important it is to keep everything clean.
No, yeah.
That's the biggest thing I learned from living with Chris
Grandmothers
Berry.
will teach you that.
Well, yeah, you
Valid.
learn that from yeah. Okay. Next question:
But yeah,
who are you voting for in the 2016
Nick.
presidential election?
we're going
Jamie?
now politics?
Yeah.
No politics.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
I already know.
I'd
your
rather
answer.
plead the fifth on
I already
that.
know your answer. So
So
You-
what?
you want me to tell
Dude,
you?
unless
Who-
you want to start
Why
like
not?
a riot. in the
Bernie
first
Bernie
floor.
Sandberg. I mean, what's his fucking
You're
name?
thinking of
I
Andy
mean,
Samberg.
We should not
edit
let
that,
him
edit-
speak.
Edit that out. Well, I'm a guitar player, and you give me a mic.
He
so.
shut off his mics.
No, keep my mic on. He isn't talking, and you've already done this yourself. So let me
Yeah,
have my
7
moment.
months ago.
Yeah.
True.
So and no one cared then.
There's like maybe 3 people. that
Well,
care.
I know what's going to happen when you leave the studio.
What?
Except, by the way, you're wrong.
What do you mean? Oh,
With your
I am?
answer, yeah, you're wrong.
Okay, so
So, yeah.
I
He always gets
I know-
Bernie
okay.
Sanders and Andrew Samberg.
then who is it? Who is it?
Not that.
It's is it Hillary Clinton? Because I mean, I'm gonna have to laugh a little
Oh.
bit. It's Donald Trump. Okay,
Hey,
what?
why don't we?
Okay.
Okay, Ted Cruz. Like anything's worse.
So, we're
It
going to
just gets
someone
worse
ignore
from
his
there.
life
Gets worse
in
from
that.
there. Credibility.
Ask about
Means
like,
a lot.
his
Because
involvement.
is he the bass?
No.
We don't even have a band. We just
Oh.
like showed up here.
Nick.
What?
No.
He has a band. He has a band. We've never practiced before once.
There we go.
The three of us together.
Hey. Okay. All right. Thanks.
We all have musical abilities, and we're all here.
Experimenting. Try to put something together.
This is the first time all three of us are in the same spot with instruments in hands, so it's like...
And now we got like mics in front of our face, and we're like, well, okay, what do we do?
Okay.
So, yeah.
I know what to
But-
do by myself, but I don't know what to do with these two guys yet.
We're just trying to, we're
This
just
was
trying to
kind
get
of
people to listen.
almost an impromptu thing. Like, I hit up Tim,
Yeah.
and like I said, like, do you have a spot? Because I heard this was like band week and stuff, and I wanted to be here, and
I got you.
so I got these guys together. I do plan on having them in my band in the future, but
Okay. Very nice. So, while Tim's sitting there taking pictures of all of us. So,
He likes us. He likes us.
Yeah.
I
well,
guess.
he likes me and
Apparently.
Zach, not you.
what would be
No,
your
he likes me.
influences as guitar players? Who do you idolize?
Jimi Hendrix.
John Lennon.
Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix changed my life.
Okay.
Dimebag
Dime?
Daryl.
From
Nice.
Pantera.
Yes.
He's great. He's
Good
great.
choice.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. Sad thing is I know all of them. I thought it was going to be... I think because it's always one. Someone says something when I'm doing an interview they sort of don't know. So that's somewhat scary.
What do you mean?
You guys actually make sense. Or actually, I know all your influences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
That's
It's
good.
it's obvious. 'Cause he's wearing a
No,
Pantera
it's
shirt?
actually people I actually know. Because
Okay.
it's always that one. It's always that one. Someone says it's like, who was that? Okay. Besides
Rock and
that,
roll. Yeah.
your influences. Did Tim actually do musical influences?
Tim was the guy that was just here.
Yeah.
No.
He didn't talk about that,
Okay.
actually. So.
Yeah.
So what do you guys...
All right, Pantera, Mozart, Bach, just powerful as you can imagine. All the music that you listen to that gives you a sensation within the deepest part of your heart. That's the music I listen to.
Okay.
I'd describe my influences, mine and collectively, like the band, which is getting together at this point. It's beyond the concept stage, which, if you remember last time I was here, like, it was just me, and
Yeah.
this bozo wasn't here, and I barely knew him yet, so...
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on punk rock. Actually, the first band I got into was AC/DC. They're still personal heroes of mine.
Okay.
I was probably like 10 when I started playing guitar. Practiced like every day for a while, and then I finally got into a band when I was 13. And let's see, we were like a metal band, I guess. We played like Pantera covers and Metallica covers, and we would go open up for bands at Peabody's.
Is my
Rest in
turn?
peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Yeah, it's on. Idiot.
Just need it a little bit closer.
Yeah, so, and then, I played in, like, metal bands for a while, and then I got into the Beatles when I was 15, and then that changed my life.
There you go.
And then I became a songwriter.
Shadow Division want me to tell you that they're here.
Yeah, I see. So, with that, because I can't go and ask what I was going to do, because I already heard you about Northeast.
scene?
Yeah, Northeastern Ohio music.
Ask them
scene
where they
one.
want to be in 5 years.
Yeah,
Billionaire.
that's where I was going.
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
Yeah.
5 years, I want to gain...
I'll be a billionaire in 2 years.
Right.
Watch.
Lies.
This is America. All you need is one dumbass idea, and people will buy it. You gotta know what people want.
Shoot for
When
the
you know-
stars, man.
when you know
Shoot
what-
for the stars.
Yeah, right. When you know what people want.
Well,
Well,
shoot
yeah.
for the moon,
That's-
and even if you miss,
that's what
you'll
people don't wanna
drift
hear,
to millions of miles
you know?
into space.
People who...
Gotcha.
Come on, stop doing
Definitely
that.
gotcha.
That's offensive. That's offensive.
Well, for the record,
It's offensive. It really is.
I turned
You
your
should know-
mics off because you used another word on our banned words list. That's your fifth of the
I
day.
used the word ass. It's not a bad word. It's,
That wasn't the word you used.
well, whatever. Come on, we're all in college, right? I mean, I'm not.
We do have a daycare on campus.
Uh-oh. Now I feel bad.
Daycare, they bring their kids up.
Nicholas,
study, have
Michael.
Well,
lunch.
hey, they gotta
Go
learn.
first.
They
You
gotta
go to
learn
your room.
eventually. They're gonna
Not
hear it
from
eventually.
us.
He's grounded.
They're-
Yeah, you're grounded.
Maybe I gotta be the one to tell them.
No.
That's all right. I'm a good influence. Believe it or not, whatever you think, I'm a good influence. And
Except no one
I
can hear you
don't
right
think-
now.
No, they can. They can. I think they.
So
can.
what would your 5-year be?
5 years. Where am I gonna be in 5 years?
Yeah.
I quite honestly could not tell you. I'm a machinist right now, and I'm just practicing all the musical instruments I can, listening to all the music I can, absorbing as much as I can, so that I can just do well, create things out of metal, and create metal
I gotcha.
with music.
And how about this twist? From a year today, since you guys are just starting, where would you want to be together as sort of a band?
As far away from each other as possible. No, I was kidding. Just kidding. We'll be somewhere.
Dramatic.
We'll be somewhere.
We'll be hopefully in 5 years. I plan on like at least like if not being famous, like at least having like some kind of sizable influence on some sort of level, even if it's just local.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach my creative peak.
Because like this is like not to sound cliche or anything, but like it's who I am. It's what I do. It's what I plan on doing for the rest of my life.
Okay.
And like I have probably among these two, I have probably among like the oldest influences in the band as far as like eras chronologically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean ours overlap somewhat, but
Yeah.
like
In the
stuff like
70s.
Fleetwood Mac and the Doors, Steely Dan, the Beatles, those are our main influences.
Okay.
Our influences.
That's not the right thing to do either.
Well, he's making fun of me over there.
So it's
Oh,
basically
what?
I'm trying
What?
to basically
Come on, come in
Yeah.
here and say that.
What?
Yeah. That's
To you? We're going to
Yeah.
somewhat ignore him.
Where's what?
Hey, I don't know what he's
Under
pointing
yours?
me for.
What you were saying?
Well,
Outdoors, all that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's where our styles converge.
Yeah, I hope basically,
Like-
basically, I want to like have like a melding of like a lot of different styles like that, so to speak. I mean, a lot of bands do fusion stuff,
I gotcha.
but like it's not like specifically just like lump stuff together and boom, oh, there's your band sound.
I don't know. I just
I've
want
got
to
like the elements
look.
of like one, elements of another, mesh them properly together. Because the thing with musical stuff like that is it either melds. It's more true with the like experimental, like really avant-garde experimental stuff, but with music, experimental like fusions and stuff like that, it either melds perfectly or clashes horribly. And
True.
so far with the 4 songs I've put out so far, I've shown them on the station before when I was last here. Hopefully it works.
True.
And there's a lot more coming. I've got like an entire album's worth of material I've been waiting to record, but I haven't been able to get the people together for it yet.
True.
With half the band being on the East Coast, it's kind of logistically difficult. But
I give you that.
because like we have like there's like 2 singers that we wanted in the band too that are
Yeah.
far away. I met them on the internet a while ago, and yeah.
It
Yeah.
does create a problem.
It does kind of, because usually you would think that like somebody that's passionate about like me would just like say screw it and find somebody local, find some people local, audition some people, but it's I guess you could say short story and long story short, artist logic.
Yeah.
I
Valid.
don't know. It's almost like, I don't know. Do you ever
Because half
think,
of what I do doesn't make sense.
Do you ever think it sucks being an artist?
Well, kind of. That's what I was kind of getting at. Because, like, what?
Because, I mean, there's a lot of things where it's like...
Because especially if you have, like, a vision of what you want to happen, and, like, you have a vision of specific people, like, a specific...
How about a sound that you hear in your head? Do you play it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Whenever I play, is I play the sound that I hear in my head.
Valid.
So, you got...
I just think with art, it's like... I'm always thinking about it, and I'm always trying to top myself, and I'm always trying to make something better than I did the last time, and it's a hard life to live when all you want to do is make music or make movies or do be in any creative field. I'm not saying it's like a burden, like.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretentious to say. It's just like it gets annoying sometimes when like you really want to just live a normal life and you see everyone around you doing it and you're just obsessed with something so much that it takes over your life, and it's a blessing and a curse, I guess.
It's
I
a
can see
blurs.
that.
It's a blurs, right?
I can see that. I understand that.
Well, that's basically what I was getting
Because
at.
it's like I don't know. With me, it's like I get bored with people who aren't into anything cool. It's like if someone isn't into movies or music or something like cool, then I just get bored with them, and those are always the people who end up just not really doing anything with their lives. Like, you got to have a passion, you got to have a goal, you got to have momentum, got to have drive to do it. Like I said, you can come up with any idea and do something with it if you know what people want. There's so many ways to be successful. It's like I know someone who's like a gambling master, and he makes all of his money just gambling every day, and he doesn't even have to have a job. He doesn't have to do anything. He just starts out.
Yeah,
with some
but do you
money,
know how
and then,
rare that is? Because usually almost all people lose money gambling.
I mean, some people do, yeah. A lot of people do. But there's some people who have a thing for it. And who can, you ever heard of counting cards?
Sure.
Yeah, it's like people can do that. There's tons of ways to not cheat at gambling, but some people are smart enough that they can use their heads. to
Like
do
Rain
that.
Man.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
If you
I'm an
have-
excellent driver.
Okay.
If you have a will, then you have a way.
Yeah,
It's really true.
True.
It all starts in the mind. There's no other way besides starting in your mind, starting with a thought, or just hearing a sound, imagining.
Yeah, inspiration is everywhere too. It's everywhere. It's like that's why I miss high school. That's why I miss high school, because I go to high school. I go to school and I would get inspired just by, just anything. I don't know, just high school and like like driving. Like I've had a suspended driver's license for a while, and like that would give me influence. Like just the weirdest things can give you inspiration, and it's all about catching it when it hits you, like being like recording it. That's why like I carry around like a little recorder with me all the time to make sure, like if I'm jamming with these guys or whoever, that if I come up with an idea, I remember it, because it's like the pitfall like that so many musicians fall into, where it's like they have good ideas or they come up with something and then they don't record it and they forget about it, and then it's like when I used to play in bands and that would happen. Like everyone, it would just make everything sour. Like everyone would just be pissed off, and like there's nothing worse than losing an idea. That's the point. There's nothing worse. It's the worst feeling in the world when you have like a great idea and you lose it.
And there's nothing better than having a great idea and expanding on it and actually bringing it to reality.
Right. That's the best feeling, is when you make it a reality. Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, definitely do like that. So, here's my one other one of if you could pick any either mainstream like AC/DC, so on and so forth, or any local band to perform with anywhere, who would you pick?
You mean would I rather play like with a huge mainstream act or a local band?
Well, regardless, whether you who would you prefer to play with? Any concert that you can go either mainstream, locally, either way. I sort of leave it broad because you have some that want to live up to the dream of play with whoever, or some maybe big
playing in front of 10
locally.
people and playing in front of 100 people makes no difference when you're playing with a band. Like I'll go up and play at local tavern every other week, and sometimes there's 10 people, sometimes there's like 30 people, sometimes there's like no one, and I don't know, being on stage, I go crazy on stage. That's when
Just being on
that's
stage.
when I come out of my shell.
Being on
Like,
stage, well, kind of what he's getting at. Being on stage itself is a thrill, no matter
Yeah.
where it is. I mean, of course, it'd be better to play at, say, the Agora or Grog Shop or whatever other huge venue there is, with a mainstream act like, say, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones or
I gotcha.
Hello?
something. But
hello?
anyway, either way, it's a thrill.
Hey, what's up?
I gotcha.
Nothing. I'm doing an interview
So-
right now or something at Lakeland, so I'll call you back.
So there we go.
All right. I'm with Chris and Zach. I'll call you back.
So, you have any preference on that?
On who I would play with?
Yeah.
Who would I play with? You know, there's so many people that are just good as they are. You know, I wouldn't want to join in on someone else's, like some other dynamic really, and just jump into that. But who would I approve of? Who would I go see locally? Atomic Grave, definitely, because, you know,
Okay.
some of my good friends. Atomic Grave, then, you know, local bands. I don't hear of a lot of them, and I don't go out and see too many local shows, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but definitely, like I said, mainstream. If I could go see a Pantera concert when they were still in their prime, that would be the ultimate experience. I mean,
Okay.
just epic.
I like that.
Like for me, like I don't know, like I was saying earlier, there's not a lot of good local bands around here. No bands that I would even want to really play with, besides with one exception, and it's a local band called Euphoria. My friend Tom plays in with them, and he's really talented. You probably know him. I'm not going to call him the Altered Generation because that name sucks. but-
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So those guys are really great. I think
Yeah.
that's like they're probably
Most
the best band around here, and he's like one of my idols with music. So I like them a lot. I'd love to open up for them one day if I was ever in a band. But that, I mean, besides that, I could care less about like local music, because like it just like it seems like it doesn't exist. It's either like everyone is stealing everyone else's music, like, you know, doing shit like that, as opposed to making their own music, and that's when art dies. That's when creativity dies, and I want more people to just like inspire other people to be
Like
creative.
me and Zachary.
Yeah, sure. You guys inspire me. So anyone who plays real music and who makes their own music, does their own thing, is an influence and someone who I'd love to work with.
Okay.
But I mean, as far as like huge bands, like if I was in a band, I guess it'd be cool because I'd get a lot of like publicity and stuff. But
Well, why do you think we're here?
whatever, I
Try
care
out
less
something.
about publicity. But I'm saying like I don't even know if I'd want to open up for a band like Guns N' Roses. Like it would almost just be more embarrassing than cool. Or like yeah, just bands from the 80s, like, whatever. I mean, newer bands, yeah, there's not too many of those, but they're good. But, yeah, if I was in a band, I'd open up for anyone. Any opportunity that I get, I'd take. So.
Okay. Most definitely. So we have about 10 minutes. So
Okay.
you guys want to nail another song? Want to do a few more questions?
Yeah, just keep asking us questions.
Okay.
Well, we
We don't have any songs anyway.
do. We just haven't played them together.
I have
Oh.
songs.
I've recorded several. I showed them on the radio last time I was here,
Zach play
Yeah.
a song.
but
So.
damn it.
Make your life a little easier.
Zach, keep playing that. That's cool. It's not cool.
Yeah, a little. Should I say upbeat going?
Okay, so
Is that it?
yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then.
Unless Zach wants to
Whoa!
play some
I got
acoustic.
one. I got one. Remember when we did the song "Another Brick in the Wall"? Yeah, just follow my lead.
Didn't I play drums?
Whatever. Just
All right, just play it.
we'll just jam to the bass line.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Rock and roll.
Do like that. Most definitely.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll have a.
Maybe next time we'll have some real songs to show you, but
Yeah,
Good
just
time.
wait until November.
November?
That's when like the next band week is, isn't it?
Yeah. Even though we had people here and there even before that. But yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
okay, we'll be back in November then.
No, we'll be back before that.
Probably still one of these songs, but
My one good one is. My one other good question. Your dream venue. You could play any place. Locally or nationally. Any place. Where would you want to play at?
the biggest venue in the world.
Which
In the
is.
I don't know.
sky.
Whatever.
In the sky.
In the sky.
There you go. Beautiful.
That works.
Well, in the sky, then everybody would be able to hear you.
You didn't say
Right,
you
that's
didn't
the
say
point.
it
In the
had to
world.
be realistic.
Right. That's the point.
True.
What about
Valid.
the rooftop?
Well, the Beatles did that, so we gotta do something a little clever. How about we get a big air balloon? We're all set up in the outlet.
Dude, why don't. No, I've had this idea of. We could play like a show on a highway, on the interstate median. Like, you know, like the grass between like the eastbound, westbound, or northbound, southbound, whatever.
Yeah.
We could like play a show on a highway median and people driving by it 75, sometimes 100 miles an hour.
Be
Would,
cool
like,
for a
hear-
music video. I'd do that for music. I mean, just in
That would be
general.
perfect music video idea.
Yeah. There you go.
Just like
Alright.
and like the surprise, the flabbergasted onlookers, and actually no, that might cause an accident because like people would go like, look, like what
Right.
the.
They'd be watching us.
True. Valid point.
It'd be a cool concept. But
Sure.
as far as like a dream venue of a real venue, I haven't really thought about that too much. I guess like the obvious choices would be Candlestick Park maybe, or Madison Square Garden, or
Okay.
what other venue are there? Hollywood Bowl. That's another one.
Yeah, that's a
Doors
valid
played
one.
that one.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Few people even said Blossom.
Yeah.
So. Definitely most interesting.
We done.
Yeah. You have any certain other different parts? Want to
Any
throw
what?
in?
Any what?
Any other different things you guys want to throw in? Or no?
You mean musically?
Well,
No,
promotion, any
Check out. Okay.
upcoming gigs.
I guess we have none of that.
That check you out certain places.
Check out Whack on YouTube.com. Check out Whack
Okay.
on YouTube.com.
How's that spelled?
Capital WACK with an exclamation point. Remember the exclamation point. And if you can't find it,
No
put in-
H.
Put in Jungle Vibes Records Inc. and you'll find it. I promise you that.
Okay.
And you will not regret it. Okay. Bye. Wherever the camera is.
right here.
Oh. Sorry.
It's been a pleasure to have you guys here.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to be here.
Yep.